there by Matthews, skates away from him. Allen up ahead to Matthews, in with Nyes. Matthews walks right in, feeds across for Nyes for Matthews, scores! Oh, what a goal! The Leafs lead 5-2. That was sweet.
Neutral zone play turns it over, and Cowan cues up Matthews. Once his first pass goes across, it was a 1,000% guarantee that Matthew Nyes is going back to Auston Matthews to get him on the board. Defense, positioning, transition game, and then skill plays, and the captain finishes for his first past the goaltender. He had that same chance against Cam Talbot last game.
Nylander went to go off. Nyes had to retreat quickly. Panarin moves it back across. The Zibanejad failed on the shot, picked up by Riley. He's away with Nylander and Matthews. Auston Matthews, William Nylander, 2-on-1. Nylander works in, back in front, they score! Auston Matthews, overtime winner. Leafs take it 2-1.
Zibanejad jumps off the bench, overskates the puck, so Riley just pops it to Matthews, who shovels it to Nylander, and this little drag and slide is so nice. Past Fox, under Panarin's stick, and Auston Matthews has another tapping goal like he did the other night against Nashville. But the juice in the legs, enough to go down one more time, and that is high-end talent coming through in a game where everybody should thank Anthony Stolarz for the opportunity to get 2 points, because that way was all him. And the Leafs get the win, courtesy of their goaltender.
Another game-winning goal for Auston Matthews.
Too far for Nylander. Sloppy pass, couldn't make the play. Leafs have another chance to set this up. They burned off a minute on the 2-minute power play. That shot from the angle, in, score! Auston Matthews from the angle, getting Alex Lyon going post to post, and Toronto with the power play goal, they tie it at 2.
This is so slick by the Toronto Maple Leafs. They use every inch of the ice here. They have to respect the shot at Tavares in the middle, but he slingshots it on the back door. Really tough for Alex Lyon to make that push. Has the glove there, but Matthews is able to elevate it just over the glove. Really great stuff from the Leafs power play. Feels good for them to get on the board there with that power play unit.
He's on an 11-game point streak against Philadelphia. Shot. Riley. That shot cuts down Forster. Forster shaking up on the play. That'll leave a mark, and Matthews scores! Auston Matthews has tied it, and now it's a 12-game point streak head-to-head against Philadelphia.
And maybe more notably is just the way that this one goes in. That's the Matthews that I think a lot of fans have been waiting to see. But this is another hard work, good shift. The block, you take advantage of Forster not being able to get up. Matthews actually trips on his stick, but then tap. Wants that puck quickly. You saw Max Domi try to go up and over the shoulder. This time, though, quick release, perfect position, and up and under the bar to tie this.
He's teaching me so much stuff. There's just little things that I asked him and I picked his brain out. I mean, things I had no idea about, only the greats do.
Here comes Matthews. He scores! Auston Matthews! With his 7th goal of the season. And Toronto gets an early lifeline in this 3rd period.
For the Toronto Maple Leafs, they have to take some chances to keep an eye on 34. He just takes off. He knows that puck's coming. As he gets it, he's got a step on Sidney Crosby. Crosby's part of the forecheck there, and he knows it's a little too late as Matthews, a patent shot, low on that stick, and just keeping it along the ice past Jari.
And how about Jake McCabe with that pass? A saucer landing on the stick, and I mean,
And finally, Utah able to clear. I like the defense being aggressive there. You got the Mammoth D running around a little bit, keep that pressure on, force them maybe get hemmed in, and now you got some fresh bodies out there.
Here's a chance. Matthews scores! What a blast on a setup by Michelli. In 3
straight. And there's that pressure again. Doesn't allow Utah to make a change. You get 3 fresh bodies out on the ice, and it's Michelli with just great patience there, held on. You always love the point from the guy who scores. And as soon as Matthews takes this shot, look at right to Michelli. Great read, good patience. And that looks like the last 3 goals, as you said, in 3 games.
And one of the nicest people you'll ever meet off the ice.
Off the ice.
Yes.
Yes.
Centering pass, Nyes. Knocks that back to McCabe. Matthews scores on the feed from McCabe, and the Leafs lead by 2. First shot of the period.
Down to the offensive zone. Good work in the corner by Nylander, by Matthews, and then the vision by Jake McCabe. I see you popping out, and Butsy's got no idea that Matthews has come up from below the goal line with time enough to catch it, not even redirect it, but catch it and stuff it. And another assist for Matthew Nyes, who's piling up the points. And Auston Matthews scores another goal.
So that's 9 of Carlson trying to feed that back across, picked up by Matthews, ahead to Nyes, 2-on-1 shorthanded. Matthew Nyes, back to Matthews, shoots, the stop is made point blank by Thompson. Matthews back with it, sidesteps that check from Ovechkin, feeds Nyes, shoots, scores! Matthew Nyes, shorthanded goal on a great setup from Auston Matthews, and the Leafs lead 2-0. Just ended.
Still the 4 forwards out there. And great first look. Matthews tries to go 5-hole, and then Ovechkin takes a massive run in the corner on Auston Matthews. He misses, and then no one retreats back to the high slot. There's 3 Capitals below Matthew Nyes. Not a great effort here by Alex Ovechkin, but one of McMichael, Beauvillier, Carlson's got a slide. None doing Matthew Nyes.
Crosby trying to catch up to that. Myers knocks it away from the front of the net. Up ahead it goes on the tape to Domi. With Matthews over the line, drops it off. Matthews scores! Auston Matthews beats Tristan Jarry and restores a 4-goal Leaf lead with his 10th of the year.
Nyes makes the play. This is what keeps you in the NHL as a top player. That's a great play along the boards. He knew there was pressure there. Nyes makes the play, and then right through the screen, Matthews with the quick release. How do you get it from one side, move it about 6 inches. Watch the little curl to make sure it gets through, and then snapping underneath the blocker.
9 seconds of this one in Sunrise, Florida. Net empty, Tavares on the move to put it on ice for Toronto.
Kept the line by Martinook. Trying to spin it back in front. Nyes took that away. Up ahead to Matthews, to Domi, 3-on-1 Toronto. Domi works it back across, Matthews scores! Auston Matthews on the feed from Domi, that's 4-1 Toronto. And Nyes starts that with a great play in the defensive zone.
And Matthew Nyes turns it over, and then a nice little subtle pick on the back check. You know Max Domi's got to pass this 100 times out of 100. And Auston Matthews opens up for it, and he gets it right where he wants it. Martinook's got to throw this at the net. He's so late in the shift. That is way too late. Nikishin diving down. And what a pass from Max Domi. He's stringing some points together too now.
Nyes to Matthews. Back for Riley. Nylander back to Riley. In for Nylander. Nylander holds. Centers it. Matthews shoots. Scores! Auston Matthews from Nylander. And the Leafs have taken a 2-0 lead. And the power play finally clicks.
Matthews has been all over it tonight. Gets the backdoor pass, and William Nylander, you can feel him just drawing the attention, sucking everyone from San Jose over to the right side of the ice. He wants Matthews the entire time. That was never in doubt. He was just trying to find the time and the lane. And then Auston Matthews does what he does, just has to elevate it, one-time it.
Kaiser tied up by Nylander. Now it's picked free by Matthews. The big chance, scores! Auston Matthews, power play goal! The game is tied at 2. And the captain comes up big when needed.
And Matthews found it. The quick stick of Nylander right here, turns it over. Mikheyev thinks he's skating out of it. Nylander pokes it off his stick with great awareness, and then how about this little tuck? Short side, that is Auston Matthews at his best, and asking for a little something from the crowd. More energy, less negativity. We got ourselves a tie game.
Matthews up with it. Now it's McMahon. Back to Tanev across. Jake McCabe. He'll leave it for Domi. His shot up high. Rebound. Scores! Auston Matthews. And the Leafs up by 2 again.
To this puck before Auston Matthews does. Good puck movement side to side. Good net presence here and just get it through. A rebound that he couldn't control. Shabbat tried to get inside on Matthews, but he's able to shake it, move, and rotate quickly, and a quick set of hands. As an offensive player, try to find that rebound before the defender does, and a half-second quicker.
And the bumper is Nyes. Here's Matthias Maccelli dropping it off, and that just went wide as Tavares missed, and another one in! Matthew Nyes, power play goal from the slot, and the Leafs strike first.
Well, what you saw there was a determination to get the puck to the net. Quick puck movement, some rotation of bodies. This was a little nervous play at the line, but Matthews again just gets it in, comes and supports, and how about that little outlet pass? Kopp knows that he's in trouble because he doesn't have body position, tries to get in on Nyes. Matthews with a quick little bump back, takes the one defenseman away from the front. Talbot's on his knee.
Watch defensive play there. Velarde in a good spot. Matthews to the attack. Domi on the left side. Back in front. Scores! Matthews with the backdoor tip on a sweet feed from Max Domi.
Starts this up, come back into the middle of the ice, create a defensive play. Velarde had a good scoring opportunity and play with a little bit more pace. That's exactly what Craig Berube said in the pregame. Go to the net hard, and this one's just a hard one for Domi. Knows he can't really get it tape to tape, but a double stick there on top of the stick of Morrissey was the stick of Auston Matthews, and just able to tip it up and over Comrie.
Lowry in the shooting lane, and it comes out. They've got 10 seconds to reset. Back in comes Maccelli. Morgan Riley. Time running out the period. One more chance. Matthews scores! 2 seconds left. Power play goal. And the Leafs are within one.
Side after a turnover in the zone, and then just flood the middle of the ice. Good traffic in front, and there's the release of Auston Matthews. That ability to just get it set, get the quick release, gets it through the legs of the defender, Lowry, and right through Comrie as well. 2 seconds left.
McCabe up ahead for McMahon. That goes off a jet and slides down to the side of the Winnipeg gate. In front, scores! Auston Matthews has the hat trick, and the Leafs have the lead.
You had a game that looked like it was not going to go your way. Instead, off of the skate, a simple play, good pressure there by Cowan, and he makes that play. Gets on the stick of Comrie right here. Comrie thinks he's got control of it for a second. It's Cowan back to the slot, and Auston Matthews has been jumping. A big part of the tying goal, and he puts the Leafs ahead here with 4:22 with the hat-trick goal. Wow.
One away from the all-time goal-scoring leader in Toronto, and none of that matters right now because he's got the Leafs ahead 6-5. Funny thing is, he .448. He's not getting that with the Islanders. That one claimed for the next, what, maybe 20 years. Here comes Matthews, working in. Matthews scores! And Matt Sundin has company as Auston Matthews will now share the all-time goal-scoring lead with the Maple Leafs.
How do you take advantage of it? With a puck battle in the neutral zone. Great hustle there by McCabe, and this is just simply not being denied. Uses his speed to the outside, uses his body to protect the puck. Watch the arm out, kicks the stick away, and then just outweights David Riddick, and that's Auston Matthews.
Shot 17-10 here. Puck at the line. It does stay in. Some good work by Domi. Now a chance. McMahon, Matthews, and there is 4:21. And the Maple Leafs have a new all-time goal-scoring leader, and they'll empty the bench to congratulate the captain.
As the pile here, a turnover, good active stick, continued pressure, 3 Leafs on the puck around 2. Domi twice almost lost the puck, kept it alive, and then you're not going to miss that one. What a nice little dish pass across Bobby McMahon, and look at how prepared Matthews is. He's got it ready and ready to shoot. The stretch across by Riddick, and there it is, 4:21.
Send it back into the Florida zone.
I think Michelli was trying to go to Nyes there, and Stetcher jumped right in on it as Nyes didn't see it. Oh boy, took a hard hit there in the corner too.
Did from Mikkola coming out in front. Nyes powers his way back in front. What a goal! Auston Matthews from Matthew Nyes.
Matthews, he's coming on after this end of the shift. Tavares makes a change. Matthews gets involved. Michelli keeps it alive. But how about the individual effort? Just Nyes simply will not be knocked off that puck. Lifts the stick of Mikkola. Quick little turnaround, and look at the reaction to Matthews.
For the Avalanche, who have outscored their opponents 3-1, 4-on-4. The Leafs 2-1. Here comes Matthews. Scores! Auston Matthews! Go-ahead goal! And a beauty. 3-2 Toronto.
Curl and drag, just a nothing play. Both defensemen were changing, so a little bit of a delay, a long pass across, and there's just a Josh Manson that caught in between. He doesn't get in his stick in there, and a quick little curl and beats the goaltender Minor. Shot from distance, something we've seen an awful lot of lately from Auston Matthews, and that look says it all, doesn't it?
Shields off Eichel. And again, and Domi holds the puck, lines it back to Stetcher with a long shot, then it's Theodore in front. Now McCabe says it scored! Tipped in front by Auston Matthews, and the Leafs are back up by 2.
Ready to play and get to work. What a play by Max Domi. He handled that puck along the wall, bought time for it to get sorted out, and eventually gets to Jake McCabe on the far corner. He sees Auston Matthews, and he puts a body position in front of Lauzon. Nice little tip.
5 in his last 4 against the Maple Leafs. And a 2-0 Jet lead. Velarde draws the assist on the second Jet goal. Leafs trying to answer back. Chance, Matthews scores! And they do! Return fire!
Well, how about that for an answer? Just a hard work shift. A chance to clear it here, and look at 3 Leafs on the corner, keep the play alive. Side to side play here, and it's Morgan Rielly pitching all the way down to the goal line, and then makes the play behind Max Domi. Just a beauty of a pass, and Auston Matthews in his current state right now. That's 10 goals in his last 11 games.
All the way back into his own zone. Now Morrissey, back to Scheifele, turned over, and it's a break. Matthews with room, and Domi, across, Domi scores! Game winner, Max Domi! And the Leafs go and mob both the goal scorer and Dennis Hildeby.
Now at the other end, a turnover, a 2-on-1 coming back the other way. Morrissey goes to Matthews. That opens up no chance for Hellebuck. And Domi with the game winner in overtime. A little sauce pass across, up and over the sprawling goaltender. What a heck of a game.
Usually it's Domi to Matthews the other way here.
Jones to the outside.
Indirects it back. Sturm's pass deflects. Domi, a lead pass. Matthews, he's in! He scores! Auston Matthews has 11 goals in his last 12 games, and don't look now. Toronto's down by 2. Well, Max Domi loves playing with Auston Matthews, but more importantly, Matthews loves playing with Domi, and that's a reason why. That is a play. He's looking for Matthews, but Matthews breaks here. And when you break, you're thinking, hey, I hope you see me. And the other thing you're thinking is, put it on my stick. Both happen, and there it is. He goes right to Max and says, great play. And after he gets that puck, he's got it from there.
Both of them.
Right. This is the third game this year when Leafs had Stolars and Wool on the roster at the same time. It started last Friday. Back at the point, McCain. Now center, Domi shoots, looking at save, and score! Matthews again! 11 games against Buffalo.
Such good movement off the ice, winning battles. You see Tuck get knocked down by Auston Matthews, and then as Domi flows to the net, he draws attention. McMahon occupying time and space, and it's just the movement. And Auston slides past the pile of players, loses his check while he does so. Samuelson gets picked out by McMahon. Nothing illegal about it.
And Poehling can't clear it out. Ekman Larsson. Back down to Matthews. Snaps that pass across to Nylander. Nice. Works it back for Matthews. Scores! Auston Matthews has the power play goal. And the Leafs are back within 1. And the goalless drought is over at 12. Boy, did he need that.
He drew the penalty, got out of the power play, and he makes no mistake. He hasn't been getting this kind of service that often. That's a hard pass from Matthew Nyes. He zips it. And I like that movement from Nyes to come out a little higher, change the angles, and maybe get a break. Is that puck? Gord, I think it was going wide. But it catches the trail arm of Dostal. He drags it in behind him. And